Hey everybody, it's your girl Tennessee Nora. Yeah, I'm here with a Valentine's Day dinner. Um, Nothing spectacular when it's just two of you and you've been together as long as Mister and I have been together. Well, we keep it simple. It's nobody but us here, and so we've had to change his diet or our diet, and so we're gonna just keep it simple. So we're gonna have some. I thought I'd make some ribs. Um, Lean, not a lot of fat on it. Um, and I thought I'd put some collard greens with it. Now, they didn't have any fresh collard greens, not none that you would want. I was at Walmart, so I picked up a bag. Yeah, a bag. And we're going to let it do. So, and I'm going to use some smoked turkey. See those smoked turkey legs behind me? Yeah, I'm going to use those. Um, Now, I'm going to make this a quick, simple meal. Not going to take all day. No. We're going to use the Instapot for the turkey legs and the greens. Yeah. Get some help. And I'm going to put the ribs in the oven. Outside, it's in the 30s. Not my kind of weather. I can't handle it. So they're going in the oven. Going to season them up real good. And put a little liquid smoke on. Season them down real good. And yeah. And I was going to make some potato salad, but you don't need those potatoes. You don't need that starch. So I'm going to make some deviled eggs go with it. You know, maybe a little hot water cornbread. I'm going to piece it together. Yeah. But flavorful. Maybe slice some tomatoes and onions. We'll see. As I cook, I'm going to, play it by ear. So, yeah, that's what we're going to do for Valentine's Day. I've had a good day today. Been a little stressed. My grandson, my 7-month-old grandson, was over here the other day, and he was asleep on my bed. I had him in the middle of the bed, and had a couple of pillows on the side of him, and kept going back and checking on him, and somewhere he got up. I just walked out of the room, so I don't know if he heard me walking or what, but he got up, and I have a fireplace, electric fireplace in my room, and I guess he got up and tried to get off the bed, and he fell off the bed, and he broke his little leg, his thigh bone. Now, I don't know if I might have mentioned it to some of y'all that my daughter has a brittle bone disease, and her son has it too. Unfortunately, he has it too. I was told when my daughter was little that it was genetic. Somebody else had it. And, but my mom said, during the time that they came up, the technology wasn't the same. And being in the South, people of color didn't get the same treatment. And, or same medical treatment. But needless to say, the technology wasn't good anyway, and they didn't know about such things back then. So the bone disease is called osteopetrosis. It's a brittle bone disease. And my grandson has the same thing his mom has. And it's a funny thing. My daughter, when she had her first break, she was a year old. And she started walking when she was 7 months, same age he is now. And she was a little over a year old, and she fell to her knees. We went to my brother's, he was in high school then. And we went to one of his games, and she fell to her knees as we were leaving. Not hard, just to her knees. And she quit walking. She would cry. I took my daughter to the doctor 15 times in that month. And they kept saying they couldn't find a thing wrong with her. Told me I was just paranoid. And I knew, no, there's something wrong with my daughter. Well, finally, this one doctor, he finally turned her leg a certain way, and he found it. And he says, I'm going to be honest, he says, I read about it, but I've never treated it. And he told me that my daughter would never walk without the aid of braces, or she'd be wheelchair bound. My daughter drives. She's a school teacher. Yeah. She did everything that they said she wouldn't do. So, and I kind of been beating myself up a little bit, because the one thing I feared, I said, he's not going to get hurt on my watch. And my daughter said, Mom, you've been saying that, and because I've been, watching him with kid gloves and just keeping an eye on him. And for this to happen while Nana had him, it's just about killed me. So, yeah. He's doing okay right now. He's got him in a little harness-like thing. And, yeah. It really hurts Nana to, yeah. So, they say he's going to be okay. He's going to heal fast because, he's a baby and their bones are soft, and he said when he gets bigger, he won't even know he ever had that break. Now, he's been going to a genetic doctor at Vanderbilt, and they had gave them some galls and the casting stuff. Said not if, but when he breaks something, they're to try to split it and bring him to the Vanderbilt. I'm just so sorry it was on Nana's watch and why he's so young. Yeah. So, yeah. It's what Tennessee North been dealing with. Yeah. So, I want to thank, someone sent me this apron here. And I want to thank you. I don't know who sent it. It says Tennessee North, my kitchen, my way, do it your way. So whoever sent it to me, I want to thank you for it. I want to thank you for it. I really appreciate it. And so, yeah. Let me get this dinner done. I don't want it to get too late. I'm going to give it, it's going to be a quick dinner. So yeah, I'm going to show you how to make a quick dinner. Really inexpensive dinner. Healthy in some ways. We still cutting back on that sodium and sugar. So I'm going to put, most seasons have some sodium in it, so I'm just not heavy-handed as I used to be. So let me get to that and show you what I'm going to be doing. Okay, I have 2 slabs of ribs here. That's the way they came, 2 in the pack. I got these at Sam Club. Yeah. So, now, a lot of people take the membrane off the back. I don't. If you cook them slow, it's going to be tender anyway. I never had a problem, even on the grill. I don't take the membrane off. But if you do, you do you. Okay, so I've already washed them. I got 2 slabs here. And so I'm going to season them up in the sink because all the extra going down in the sink. So, my sink is clean. Vinegar. I always put vinegar on my pork, whether it's going outside, and it helps tenderize it. So that's in flavor and tenderize it. Okay. And I got some liquid smoke I'm going to add to it. Liquid smoke. Going to make it taste like outdoors, indoors. So I'm just going to kind of put some over it. Yeah. Shake as much as you want to. Yeah. So, I'm going to put some all-purpose on it. Because you know we're not using salt, so not that type of salt. It's a new thing, so let me open it. I should have had this open before I turned the camera on. It's just some all-purpose seasoning. All-purpose. Yeah. So I'm going to shake some on both sides. On both of them. On both sides. Okay. I'm going to take some of this honey hickory barbecue rub. I'm going to hit that with it. Put that on both sides. Hold up. You know, it's always somebody at the door. Sorry about that. So, I'm going to hit it with the... I was in the midst of hitting it with the honey, hickory honey. Both sides. A little AYN, you know, it's always my go-to, along with Sylvia. But I'm out of my Sylvia today, so. Onion powder. Onion powder and garlic powder is two things that you really need in your cabinets, right up there with the salt and pepper. Because it goes on so many things you can use it on. Very good in your eggs in the morning. Now this right here, vinegar, powdered vinegar. Yeah. Hit it with a little bit. Did not put my hand up there, but I'm gonna wash my hands anyway. I know a lot of y'all is a stickler for washing your hands and when you done sneeze, even though you didn't touch your mouth, and you're not gonna eat this. Yeah. So. Both sides of this. All right. And last, some dry rub, barbecue dry rub. Okay, so now I'm going to put them in Put them in a 4 pan. Meat side up. And put it side by side. Like so. Cover them in some foil. Pop them in the oven on 400 for about hour and a half. Something like that. Yeah. Let's get to the collard greens. Let's put these in the oven and get to the collard greens. Okay. Here's my Instapot. Now I'm going to put in the turkey legs. Now I'm not filling this up all the way, because you don't, greens will make its own water. But just enough to cover these turkey legs. Yeah. So, I'm going to put in my seasoning. A little AYN. Red pepper flakes. The onion powder. I'm going to throw some onions in it. Now, as I always tell you, this is the way Tennessee North does hers. You do yours the way you want to do it. I'm just showing you how I do mine. And I'm pretty sure wherever you do yours, it's good. It's real good. If you eat it, and it's good to you, it's right. This is my way. I'm going to cut some onions up in it. Now, I washed my greens and I put them back in the bag so I could bring them over here to the table. You know I like a lot of onions. Okay. I'm going to put some of Sylvia's special seasonings in here. Or secret seasoning. A little all-purpose seasoning. Okay. Some black pepper. And when you're using smoked turkey, it needs some seasoning to it. Yeah. And I'm going to use a little of this sweet bacon, onion bacon. And because turkey doesn't make any grease, I'm going to put some of this used grease in here. Something that you fried chicken. I don't know about you, but I save my oil. Yeah. The seasonings have gotten in the oil. So it's good. This is vegetable oil. So I'm going to put some in here. Because that turkey don't make no oil. And so you have to put some in there. And here's my greens. They're wet because I washed them. Sit them back in here so I can bring them over here to the Instapot. Now I'm going to put them in. Now, even though these greens say they wash, see my hands wet? If I were you, I'd wash them again. That's just me. You know, you can tell me that these are completely washed and I'm just, for my sake, I'm washing them. Yeah. I mean, you do what you want to do. But Tennessee North gonna wash hers. And these are all cooked down. I'm just gonna shove them in there. If you like greens, they smell good. But if you saw the ones that was at the store, they was wilted before you cook them. And they were $1.57 a bunch. As wilted as they were, you weren't going to get anything out of them. So I went with the bag. And I'm going to put just a little chicken bouillon in it. Put it on the top. It's going to cook down anyway. Just like that. So, let me get the top on them and get these going. And I'm going to put, just so they'll come out close to the time of the ribs, I'm going to put them on the same amount of time. Maybe an hour and a half. Yeah, so I can take them all out at the same time. Yeah, we don't want to be waiting. I told you it's a quick dinner. Hold on. Okay, got my hot water cornbread on. My eggs for my deviled eggs in the back. Yeah, this meal is moving right along. My collard greens are in the Instapot going. And the ribs are in the oven. So let me finish these up. And I'll bring you back when I start making the deviled eggs. Okay. Got my eggs here. I'm gonna make a few deviled eggs. Cut right through the middle. Pop out the yolk. Deviled eggs are so simple to make. You put what you want in yours. You can make them sweet or savory. Spicy. It's up to you. Tennessee North makes hers sweet. Like so. Here's the yolks. I'm going to mash these down. When I boil my eggs, I put a little salt in it. Boil them for probably about maybe 7 minutes, 7, 8 minutes. Put them in some cold water, take the shell off. And they come right off. It is probably going to be real smooth, but that's okay. I don't mind little chunks in mine. Yeah. Crumble like so. I'm going to add some relish to it. Sweet relish. I'm going to add some mustard to it. And like I said, put what you want in yours, but I'm just showing you what I put in mine. With mustard. You start out with just a little salad dressing because you don't want it soupy. So I'm going to start out with maybe a teaspoon. A little onion powder. A little black pepper. Just a hair of salt. Just a little bit. And a little sugar. Give that a stir. And if it's not enough salad dressing or mayo, whatever you want to put in yours, add a little more. But always start little because you can't take it back. You don't want it soupy, but you don't want it stiff either. And I think that right there was enough. Yeah. And you stir it till you get it creamy or whisk it or take a beater to it. You can make it even creamier. You take your spoon or your fork and kind of press out some of the lumps. Whether you make it smooth or not, it's still going to be good. You don't have to put it through a pipe cleaner, a pipe bag, you know. And you just mash it. And if you was taking it somewhere and you wanted it smoother, yeah, by all means. Take a mixer to it, a blender to it. I mean, you know, a hand mixer. Well, this right here is just for me to miss, and my little daughter just came by, so. It's still gonna be good. Another spoon. You see that one in here? Perfect. Got the right amount of everything in it. Get it up in the spoon. Pull. Like that. Get it up in the spoon. Pull back on that back side without tearing the egg. Like so. So I'm going to call them angel eggs, devil eggs, dressed eggs. These some good eggs. Good eggs. Devil ain't had nothing to do with this. You know, sometimes people get hung up on names, and you call them what you want to call them. Sometimes you don't have enough, and sometimes you have too much. But this came out perfect. Yeah. So I'm gonna shake a little paprika on it. Decoration. Devil eggs. Yeah. So let me go check on the ribs. Okay, my ribs are done. The collards are done. The hot water cornbread is done. Let me plate up. Okay. It took a minute. Here's the finished product of a Valentine's Day meal. Something simple. Ribs. We like ours dry. Put the sauce on the side. If you want sauce, all means put sauce on yours. We don't put sauce on ours. Yeah. Collard greens. Devil eggs. Sliced tomato. Onion. And a piece of hot water cornbread. Yeah. You know the routine. Let me speak to the Lord. Amen. Amen. And I'm drinking water. Yeah. Ribs. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Collards. Melt in your mouth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Devil egg. Mm-hmm. 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 You don't have to get flowers, cards to say you love somebody. You can do it with a meal. Mm-mm. Yeah. The collards are. Mm. They really melt in your mouth. Oh, have some? Mm. I'll make your own plate when you get here. Smoked turkey. Yeah. Yeah, like this with caution. Mm-hmm. You know, ribs are one of those things you pick up with your fingers, but for the camera's sake, I won't do that. But when I cut the camera off, grease everywhere. Mm-hmm. Don't nothing better go with greens but an egg, sliced tomato, hot water cornbread. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Good Valentine's Day meal. I'm full already. If I was to rate this meal, 1 to 10, we right there at a 14. Mm-hmm. It's all. It's all that. Um, Valentine is just a. Excuse me. It's just a day. Yeah. You shouldn't have to have a day to tell somebody that you love them. It should be every day. Um, yeah. Should be every day. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you like anything about this. How simple it was. You know how you could get it together real quick, like throw the greens in the Instapot. Yeah. Didn't take long at all to put this meal together. But I'm gonna end the video here so I can go check on my grand. Yeah. Um, yeah. So, if you like anything about this video, give me a thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. Tell someone about Old Tennessee North. Hit the notification button so you'll know the next time I come with a video. And you know it's going to be a next time. Yeah. So, see you on the next video.